Hi everybody, welcome to ACE Engineering Academy and ACE Online. So this video is regarding an important notification from NEELIT for Scientist B recruitment through GATE 2024 examination. Okay, this is a good news for electronics and communication engineering students as well as information technology and computer science students. So let us go through the notification. So you can see the notification in this particular link, recruit-ndl.nielit.gov.in. So this is the official URL. So if you go into the URL, here you can see NTRO Scientist B Recruitment 2024 from National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology. So this is the official page, and here, so this is the important information, and here he has given the advertisement number CBC 58102/11/0005/2425. So this is the number which you have to remember for further correspondence, right? Now here the syllabus is given. You can see syllabus for each and every department is given: electronics and communication, computer science, geoinformatics and remote sensing, and mathematics. Okay, and here there is detailed advertisement. So if you click on the detailed advertisement, so detailed advertisement will be opened. I will show you the detailed advertisement, and here it was given instructions for filling application. So go through this carefully. Detailed advertisement is here. Instructions for filling application. So this is also given here. So if you click on instructions, the instruction pages will open and you can go through that, so that you will not have any kind of problem when you are applying for this examination. So if you are a new user, so new user registration is given here. So you can click on the new user registration, so that whatever the details are there, so you have to fill those details and then you will get login credentials. Then you can go for login. So if you are already registered, you can directly go for login. Then the start date for submission of applications is 10th October 2024 at 10 AM. So already the application process has started, and the last date for submission of the applications is 8th November 2024 up to 5:30 PM only. So try to remember the last date and time, and try to fill as early as possible, so that you will not have any kind of last minute rush. Okay, so these are the things. So for any technical problems, faced during registration, online application submission, contact at details below. So the email ID is given: recruit-ntro@nielit.gov.in. So this is the thing, dear students. Now let us see the detailed advertisement. So if you click on the detailed advertisement, it will be opened like this. So here, start date of application 10th October 2024 at 10 AM, and closing date of online application registration form 8th November 2024 up to 5:30 PM. Now, so online applications are invited from Indian nationals for direct recruitment to the post of Scientist B. So this is the post name, dear students, Scientist B. This is the category. Okay, so name of the post is Scientist B. Classification: General Central Civil Service, Group A, gazetted non-ministerial cadre. So this is gazetted cadre, and pay scale as per 7th CPC. So level 10 of pay matrix, so 56,100 to 1,77,500. So this is the thing here. On initial appointment, the following pay and allowances are admissible. Basic pay is 56,100. Then special security allowance 20% of the basic pay. So this is given here, dear students. Try to go through the pay scale. Then dearness allowance, house rent allowance, transport allowance, government contribution towards NPS as admissible under central government rules. This is the thing given here. So in addition to these, following facilities allowances are also admissible: annual increment, medical facilities for self and dependent family members, then LTC facilities, children education allowance, government accommodation, everything is given here. So career prospects. So what you can become after that? So scientific cadre officers of these organizations are presently covered under the revised flexible complementing scheme as applicable to various scientific organizations as per the guidelines issued by Government of India. So this is given, dear students. Service conditions: the candidates appointed as scientist B are liable to serve throughout the territory of India, including field service and service on sea platform, in respect of such work as may be approved by the organization in the public interest. So they will be on probation for a period of 2 years. So probation period is given here, dear students. Probation period is 2 years. So try to remember this. Then let us go for the number of vacancies here, dear students. So the total number of vacancies, you can observe 75 are there. So here electronics and communication 35 vacancies, computer science 30 vacancies, then geoinformatics and remote sensing 5 vacancies, and for mathematics 5 vacancies are there. Altogether 75 vacancies. So these vacancies are provisional or tentative and they might be subjected to change. So here it was mentioned, you can see this, dear students. Okay. Then coming to the eligibility. So this is an important parameter, dear students. Crucial date of eligibility. The crucial date for determining the eligibility conditions, including age, educational qualifications, caste category, shall be the closing date of online application registration form. So the closing date of form is 8th November 2024, okay, which will remain unchanged. So try to remember this. Then let us see the educational qualifications and the corresponding gate paper, right? So electronics and communication, here you can see first class master's degree of science in electronics, electrical, computer science, applied electronics, then radio physics and electronics from recognized university. Then first class bachelor's degree in engineering or technology in electronics, electronics communication, instrumentation, electronics and communication, electronics and power, telecommunication, electronics and telecommunication or information and communication. So communication optics and optoelectronics, electrical or any other first class bachelor's degree in engineering and technology dealing with networks or information security technologies from a recognized university. So this is the essential qualification for electronics and communication posts, and here the essential gate paper is electronics and communication engineering paper EC, and must possess valid gate score, that is gate 2022 or 2023 or 2024. So any of these 3 years gate score is valid, dear students. So try to remember. Okay. Then coming to computer science. So here the first class bachelor's degree in engineering and technology in computer science, computer or computer science and information technology, information engineering, information technology, or any other first class bachelor's degree in engineering or technology dealing with information or data science technologies from a recognized university or institute. And here the gate paper should be computer science and information technology. So CS paper code is required here and must possess a valid gate score card, that is gate 2022 or 2023 or 2024. Okay, paper code is CS, dear students. Now for geoinformatics and remote sensing, first class master's degree in science in geoinformatics, remote sensing and geoinformatics from recognized university or institute. Then first class bachelor's degree in engineering or technology in geoinformatics and remote sensing, civil engineering. So civil engineering, electronics engineering, electronics and communication engineering, or any other relevant first class bachelor's degree in engineering or technology which mentions geoinformatics and remote sensing as one of the main subjects from the recognized university, and must possess a valid gate score card, gate 2022, 2023 or 2024. Paper code must be GE, geomatics engineering paper, dear students. So when you have this one, then you can apply for this. Then mathematics. So first class master's degree in science in mathematics, applied mathematics, mathematics and computing, mathematical sciences, or any other relevant first class master's degree of science which mentions mathematics as major discipline from a recognized university. And the gate paper should be mathematics paper, code is MA, and 2022, 2023 or 2024 gate score is valid here, dear students. Okay, then first class bachelor's degree in engineering and technology in mathematics and computing from recognized university or institute are also eligible. Okay, combination of two or more of the above specified discipline streams is allowed. Candidates who are in position of dual integrated post graduation degree of the entire course duration of the study as on the crucial date of eligibility in the prescribed disciplines from recognized university or institute of the above mentioned subject or field may also apply. Okay, so who are about to get the degree, so they also can apply, that is what he is mentioning here. So the next thing is, for determining the eligibility in respect of any specified essential educational qualification, so wherever the degree itself, the class division is indicated, the same may be treated as final. So this is one important thing, dear students. In case where the class division is not mentioned in the candidate's degree or any particular university or institute, does not have any criteria for first class or division, and where the degree is awarded on the basis of marks, 60% and above marks. So average marks of all semesters covered in the degree will be considered as first class. So in case where the degree is awarded on the basis of CGPA, CPI, so the percentage should be mentioned by the candidate by applying suitable conversion formula as prescribed by the university institute, and she must ensure that 60% criteria is met. So these are the important things, dear students. Kindly go through them when you are applying. And the most important thing is the age limit. So coming to the age limit here, so you can see age limit should not exceed 30 years as on the crucial date of eligibility. So what is the crucial date of eligibility? Last date of application. So last date of application is the crucial date. So try to remember this. Then the upper age limit will be relaxable up to a maximum of 5 years for central government servants and accordance with instructions or orders issued by the central government. Then up to a maximum of 5 years in the case of candidates belonging to scheduled caste or scheduled tribe, up to a maximum of 3 years in case of candidates belonging to other backward caste non-creamy layer who are eligible to avail the reservation. Then up to maximum of 5 years for ex-servicemen as applicable. So kindly go through these things, dear students. Okay. So these are all the important annexes that you have to submit. So kindly go through this. Now let me tell you about the fee structure. So here candidates except SC, ST, PWBD female candidates are required to pay a fee of 250 rupees along with the submission of online application form through online payment mode via application software only. So the processing charges towards remittance of application fee and service tax, if any, will have to be borne by the candidate. So payment of fee through any other mode is neither valid nor acceptable. So only through online mode you have to pay the fees, dear students, and fees once paid shall not be refunded under any circumstances, nor shall the fee be held in reserve for any other examination or selection. So try to remember. Then how to apply for this one? So the desirous applicants are requested to go through the complete advertisement carefully and satisfy themselves about their eligibility as per laid down criteria, which includes possession of valid gate score. Again I am telling you, dear students, gate score should be required and gate score card should be uploaded also, gate 2022 or 2023 or 2024, and the corresponding gate paper also you have to check it carefully, and then only you have to go for applying online. Okay, so candidates can apply online by visiting these websites: https://recruit under ndl recruit-ndl.neelet.gov.in website. Okay, this is one website, or https://ntro.gov.in website. Okay, so try to remember this. No other means or mode of application will be accepted. Candidates are required to furnish valid email ID and active mobile number during the online application registration. The procedure steps for filling will be there, so you have to go through that, right? So I'll just show you the procedure. So Here instructions for filling the application form, if you click, so here the instructions will be given, dear students. What are the file sizes of photo, signature, everything is mentioned here. So kindly go through these while applying. Okay, active mobile number, active email ID, then scanned copy of recent passport size color photograph. So it should have minimum 50 KB and maximum 150 KB. Scanned copy of signature. Okay, so clear and legible JPG with size of minimum 20 KB and maximum 50 KB. Then scanned copy of class 10 certificate in PDF format. So matriculation mark sheet, if it is there in PDF, 12th mark sheet. So scanned copy of essential qualifications, everything should be in PDF format, dear students. So kindly go through all these things. So there is 29-page document here. So you can go through all those things. Then coming to the syllabus, so you can see electronics and communication. So the syllabus is given here. So go through all this syllabus carefully. So while you are preparing for the examination, electronics and communication, computer science, geoinformatics and remote sensing and mathematics. Okay. So now the important thing is the scheme of examination. So here coming to the scheme of examination, dear students. So even though you are GATE qualified, you need to write this exam. Eligible registered candidates will be shortlisted based on GATE score, not GATE marks or GATE ranks, in descending order in each category of respective subject or field. So the assessment of the shortlisted candidates will be made on the basis of performance in two stages. The first stage would be a written examination, which is computer based test consisting of objective multiple choice questions, and the second stage will be an interview. Okay, as per the details given below. So here written test, computer based examination, 100 questions will be given. So 200 marks, each question is carrying 2 marks here, and 2 hours duration, dear students. So 2 hours duration. The question papers will be set in English only. There will be 4 alternatives for each answer. Okay, and there is a negative marking of 0.5 mark. So negative marking is also there. Kindly go through that. So detailed syllabus already I have shown you where you will get the syllabus. Then the second round will be interview, dear students. So interview is for 50 marks. Okay, the candidates who are shortlisted on the basis of their performance in stage 1 shall be only called for stage 2. The interview will be conducted at New Delhi only. So interview will be conducted at New Delhi. Selection procedure: eligible registered candidates will be shortlisted based on valid GATE score of respective subject field. The ratio for shortlisting will be 1:25. So 25 candidates for every vacancy, subject to availability of sufficient number of eligible registered candidates. So for the first round of this examination, through GATE score 1:25 ratio, they will shortlist depending upon the applications received. Then the shortlisted candidates will be required to appear in stage 1 written examination, where minimum qualifying marks. So minimum qualifying marks in the written exam shall be 50% for unreserved category and 40% for reserved categories. The candidates who are shortlisted on the basis of their merit position in stage 1 written examination and reservation policy shall only be called for stage 2 interview in the ratio of 1:4. Okay, so number of vacancies is to number of candidates. So this is 1:4, dear students. Okay, so kindly go through all the information carefully when you are applying, and here the final selection will be based on meeting the prescribed essential eligibility criteria on the basis of GATE score, marks obtained in stage 1 and in stage 2 for each category in the respective subject or field. For preparation of consolidated merit list for final selection, 50% weightage will be given to GATE score, 30% weightage will be given to the marks obtained in stage 1 written examination, and 20% weightage will be given to marks obtained in stage 2 interview, dear students. Okay, so this is the entire procedure. So kindly go through each and every document and then go for online application filling. Okay, thank you, all the best.